Hello and welcome back to another episode of Filament, where I've spent I don't know too many hours really on this code and on those other puzzles, but I have solutions. So let's start here. We'll do the code last. And also, I guess I should, I think I have solutions. I have not tried them. So there's a chance that I'm not right. Where's Elo Kilo? Let's do optic first. So I did overlay this, and I had to drag it around and make it bigger and stuff to make it make sense of the grid, the 4x4. And I'm still not really happy with it. Because I still don't really know how it starts. It feels like it starts from this side, but I don't know if it starts here from this side. It kind of looks like that, but then again it doesn't. But I think it goes like this. And it goes down here, and it goes up and around this thing, and then all the way around here. And then up and around like this, and then it goes out this way. Okay. So that's basically the right side, the not mirrored side, the one where optic, the yellow side, the orange side. But you have to sort of drag it around, and then you just lose that bottom left part. I don't have a mouse cursor here, so I can't really show you, but it's, you just sort of ignore that bottom part of it for some reason, and then it makes sense, because you don't start in the whatever, It's a little annoying. But we got it. That one I was pretty confident about, save for the start maybe, where I wasn't sure which way we're going at the start, but anyway. Interview summary number 5. Alias Canary. TFC history. Assistant researcher aboard vessel Celestine? Who knows? And Dolomite. Born on December 17th, 1938. Origin Pangaea. Notes. Qualified researching. Good history of TFC. Complication. Family linked to anti-peace movement. Really? Alright. I didn't want to exit actually. So next we're doing Elo Kilo, if I can find it. There it is. So this one took me a lot longer to make sense of, because we start with 15, and obviously we can't start with 15 because 15 is here and you can't get there. So what do? You can't really do anything to the numbers. It doesn't make sense to reverse the sequence or anything like that. That would be what, 2, 5. Actually never tried that. 14. But then well, no, it actually still goes 3. But then yeah, okay, you're stuck there. So that's not it. Why are we already flickering? We haven't done anything. Stop it, terminal. So what I think we have to do here is, if you look at that line, the Elo Kilo line, as I like to call it, you see that there's a spiral basically. Not really, it's not round, but that's what that shape is, right? And so if we say 0 is in this corner up here, and we go down and number the things around. So 0, 1, 2, 3 is down, 3 is down here, and then 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and so on and so forth. Then maybe that makes sense. So it's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So 15 is in here. I'm gonna just try that now. I wish it would stop flickering though. 15. And then 8 is here. And 13 is here? Yeah. 13, 12. 3 is 0, 1, 2, 3 down here. Correct? Correct. What's next? 14. Can we get to that? I haven't actually tried this. We can't actually get to that. That's a problem. We need to fit through here and we can't. I will need to shut off this flickering. I don't know why it's flickering now. It doesn't stop flickering now. That's weird. It's really annoying. So I guess I don't have the elo kilo solution. I thought I did. I thought I did. I was sure. Maybe, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. No, 15 would be here. But there's no way to get through here again. Huh. So I did it wrong. Let's look at this. Don't have a mouse cursor. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's what I did, right? What? I didn't press a button. Why did it cycle for the cards? It's weird. Elo kilo. So that's not it, huh? I don't know then. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I mean, it doesn't look exactly like that, but that's like if you start with 0 in the top, then that's what we get. I don't know. I wish this flickering would stop. Usually it only flickers after you like get the corrupted log, but now it's just constantly flickering and I hate it. And I did do the sequence right? 15, 8, 13, 12, 3. I think yeah, 14 is not doable here. And then 5, 2 would be 5. Yeah, 14, you go down here 5, and then you go through here. And get 2 here. That would be the end of it. It's just not possible. That's annoying. Let me use a different terminal and see if all of them flicker now. Actually, where's the next terminal? I don't remember. The flickering is annoying me. It's always annoyed me, but I've been, you know, we've been able to just sort of deal with it. I guess. Because it only happens like when you actually read the corrupted log. No, it's just always flickering now. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But that's just never gonna be... I can't control this today. This gap is just never gonna be big enough. Okay, I did that wrong. So let's focus on the code then. And then we'll come back for this, I guess. I'll have to rethink. I really thought that was it. Because of the line made sense to me. So the code. The code took hours to solve, but I solved it. Alright, so if you look at this. Why can't I assume? What? Oh, wrong key. Alright, we're fine. Let's move this off screen. Okay, so I started down here. What do we have here? I assumed. Some of those are letters, because all of this started as assumptions. Now I know it's true, but at the start I didn't. So the process of this was, these are letters. There's text here. The small, actually, where's my mouse cursor? These dots mean capital letter, was the assumption. These are periods. And then these I figured were apostrophes. So those were the assumptions. And then we know that these, the ones with the like little things at the end, the little hooks, those are letters and all the others aren't. So if they aren't letters, they're probably digits, right? Right. That's what we assumed. So this one, I assumed, it has no lines. It's just one line, nothing attached to it. It's 0. Then this one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is an 8. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a 6. This is a 1. This is a 5. This is a 6 again. A 5 again. A 4. A 5. A 4. And this is a 7, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7. So we know it's 0, gap, gap, 8, gap, gap, 6, 1, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, gap, 4, 7. And those gaps are letters. Since we're dealing with hex, they have to be letters between A and F. That's all we know. So I tried to figure out if I could like find like a sequence where like in hex A would be like decimal 10 and so on and so forth, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. If I could like find like a similar pattern like with the digits here, but I can't. I don't know if I don't think there is one. Like here this is like one line, but it makes this little curve. So it's this, I don't know what that means. This one has 2. This one has 1. And for a while I assumed that this was like a 5. Like if you look at it, it's like a sideways 5. So I thought maybe this would be 15. But I couldn't find any other. I couldn't find like a 4 or 3 or 2. And you know, maybe this could be a 2 and it would be 12 or something. But that didn't make sense. Did not make sense at all. No matter how much I tried, it just didn't make sense. So then I started with the text part, which is what's going on up here. Obviously. So, and that was, you know, there was a lot of trial and error basically. So we know, or we don't know, but you know, we assumed this is an apostrophe. So we know that we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 letters and then an apostrophe. Obviously there could be more than one word here because there are no spaces, or maybe there are spaces. At this point I don't know. There could be a character that means space. There isn't though, just FYI. So I had to find a word that fit in here where it's like this letter repeats here and this letter repeats here and here. So if it's an apostrophe with 2 letters, then this is the same again, but it could be that there's only one. Like it could be like weave, for example, is apostrophe VE, so we have 2 letters after that. Or like don't, it's just apostrophe T, right? But it can't be don't because we have this letter like twice here. So if you assume that this is, and then I started assuming that this is just one word because it made it easier potentially, I guess. It gave us a chance basically. So I assumed that these 5 letters are one word and then an apostrophe and then it keeps going. And we have repeating letters here. And this letter is one of the ones down here, it's this one. So it is either A, B, C, D, E, or F. So the goal was to find a word that has a repeating letter in the 3rd and 5th position and then makes sense of an apostrophe after that. And it's either an A, a B, a C, a D, or an E, or an F. And I couldn't find one for the longest time. And then I just looked at, like, you know, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. It's fairly common. So I assumed it wasn't going to be B, D, F. I assumed it was going to be E or A. So I tried E and I tried A and I couldn't find anything. And then I found a word that makes sense here, and that's dare. So E-R-E right here, and then apostrophe. And then that would be an S. That was like an assumption, of course, but one that like it fit. T-H-E-R-E apostrophe S. So dares would be our first word. And then I just filled in letters, and I was lucky, I guess, because it made sense. So if an R here, an E here, and then I don't know, there's a bunch of other, there's a sequence somewhere over here. Where is it? If this is a T, then this is a T, and this is an H, and this is a T. No, that's not a T. There is H-T-H. That was a weird sequence where I thought, okay, I don't think there's a word, or I couldn't think of any words that have like H-T-H in them. And there might be some, but I couldn't think of any, so I assumed there was going to be a space in between somewhere. And it made more sense to have the space after the first H and then have a TH to start the next word. So those were all assumptions I made. And then I looked at this for forever. And then there's another, where is it? Here, THE, which obviously could have been a different word starting with the, or it could just be the. So I assumed it was just the. Because this is a letter that is here and it is here too. So we have R-E, and this letter, and then we have THE in this letter, and this letter is also down here, so it can only be, since we ruled out E, A, B, C, D, or F. And that it didn't seem right to be like the deb, deck, dead, there, I don't know, def. Nothing really seemed like a start of a word here. So I assumed it was the. And I was just looking and trying to figure things out. And then there's some more. And I started looking at these again. And there's this one that happens once up here, right here. I'm just trying to make sense. And then I just tried to fill in stuff. I don't know. Alright, and then the thing that actually gave me the breakthrough, I remember now. Or somewhat helped. I think that was the first where I started like clicking a bit. Where's the HTH sequence here? HTH, we have a letter before the H here. So if this is TH to start a word, and we have an H to end the word, and then this letter also is one of them down here. And it's not E. So it's B, C, D, or A, B, C, D, or F. And since we ended on an H, I assumed it couldn't be B, D, or F, so it has to be A or C. And I tried with a C, and then it is a... Where is it now? It's so hard to describe all of this to you, but I hope you appreciate it. So this would be CH, and then this is an S. And so I have S, gap, CH, and then I assume this was such. So this is the U. And then, I don't know, I just started guessing more of the letters. And then I thought if this is an A, then I have REA, and this could be an L, but this is a different letter, so it didn't make sense. Because I was going to go for really here, but this didn't make sense. So I tried messing around with it more. And ultimately I figured out what this was. I don't know how, really. I just more like trying, filling in like one, like what if this is a, this letter, and then see if that makes sense with the other one, the other occasions where it happens in the sentence. And I only looked at the sentence. And then ultimately I came up with, there's really no such thing as the agony of dying. And it felt so good, because it made sense. And the really mean part is that, so this REA right here, this is an L, and then this is another L. So this symbol just means repeat the previous letter. It happens a few times. That messed me up at first. And so the full text is, there's really no such thing as the agony of dying. I'm quite sure that pain is shut off at the moment of death. You see, something happens when the body knows it's about to go. Peptide hormones, or peptide hormones are released by cells in the hypothalamus and pituitary gland, endorphins. They attach themselves to the cells responsible for feeling pain, and that's the entire sequence. And then these weird capitalized letters are that spells hypothalamus right here. And the H is capitalized, the Y is capitalized, the P is capitalized, the O is capitalized, T is capitalized, H non-capitalized, A, capital A, lowercase l, uppercase A, lowercase m, uppercase U, uppercase S. And that didn't really make any sense. Until I looked at the symbols more and more and thought about them. I even Googled them, but if you just put in, even if the caps and the spaces and stuff, it just finds hypothalamus, of course. So it doesn't really help. But ultimately, I came up with the idea that this would be like H, Y, P, O, T, H, A, L, A, M, U, and S are elements in the, chemistry. In the periodic table? I don't know. Anyway. And so all of them have like a number attached to them. And now what I haven't done is convert this into hex. And then obviously this down here is 0CF8FE6156545A47. Of course it is. Which is a long sequence of hex. It doesn't really help us though. But then if you interpret this as a minus, which I haven't done this yet, I should have done it off camera just to, yeah. So we need to convert these. I have the numbers, but I didn't convert them into hex. I forgot about that part because I can't subtract. I could convert the other one into decimal, I guess. But I don't know if I need to convert every... It's just one long as a mess. Let's convert this into... I don't know. So 1 is 1. H is 1. It's the first one, hydrogen. Y is apparently 39. Which is 2, 7. Right? 15. P is... F? Oxygen is 8, that just says 8. TH is 90, which is what, 5? It's 80 plus 10. 10 is A, 5A. 13 is... What's 13? D? Yeah. Aluminum is D. Americum, I think is what that was. It's 95. Which again is 5... Is 80 plus 15 is F, 5F, right? I hope that's right. Uranium is 92, is 5C? Yes. And sulfur is 16, which is 10. And now we just need to subtract that, and I haven't done that yet, and I should have. I'm sorry. Actually, I can't do that in my head anyway, or even written down, so it's... hex subtraction? Let's Google that. Hex calculator, that sounds good. I just need to put this in correctly, like 127 F8 5A D 5F 5C 10, and then we want to do minus. I hope I did all of this right and it's not gonna just fail on this point. At this point, now it would be very frustrating. CF 0CF 8 FE6 15 no 6 FE6 15. I hate typing on my phone. 6 5 4 5 A 4 7 127 F8 5 A D 5 F 5 C 10 minus CF8 FE6 156 545 A47 is CE 67 ED. That doesn't seem right. No, no. Well, that sucks. Because we can't input that. CE67ED BA8F4FE37. I probably made a conversion error here, or I looked up a number wrong or something. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Alright, I think, wait, I tapped out. There it is. I think I got it now. I tried calculating it again and again, and it didn't make sense, and I'm pretty sure I had the numbers right. I double checked that too. But turns out you don't convert the decimals from the elements into hex. You just leave them. Which makes sense. I don't know why I thought I had to convert them, because it wasn't really hex, but it is. Everything is like, it's just digits. It could be anything. Well, anything that goes up to at least 9 digits. So everything decimal or high, I guess. Anyway, So if you just put in 13915890139599216 minus and then the 0CF8FE615654547 in a hex calculator, the result is much nicer. It is 698582EBD4137CF, and that looks like every single digit that happens once and every one of the letters happens once. So we have a 4 sequence to input here. It's not stopping flickering, I guess. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the very start. 6, 7, 8, 9. No. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 is here, right? We need to go this way. But that doesn't work! Why? What is wrong with me? Something's wrong. How does this not work? If we go up to F, it's not 0. Oh no, it is 0. It is still 0, right? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Or, yeah, I should not. I can't focus. 0, 1, 2, 3. Second row is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, A, B, C, D, E, F. Yeah. How does this not work? I don't get it. 6985 doesn't work. Did I do it right? Let me tab over there again. I think that has to be right. I don't know. Oh, leading 0? We had a leading 0 in the hex thing in the one, but not in the other one. Leading 0 makes sense. Yes, yes. Because there's no 0 in the whole thing, but everything else. Okay, yeah, got it. 0, 6, 9. 8. Flickering is just driving me crazy. 5. A. 2. Hate it. E, B. D. 4. Oh, 4's on the other side. Come on. I swear the flickering is throwing me off. 4. 1. That's just barely right. 1, 3. 7. CF. Yes! Oh, that's so good. C. Kmk. So this is another thing. This is the Simber that I think means corrupted log. 2 1 1 2 3 1 1 1 3 1 2 2 1 2 1 1 1 1 1 0 4 on X, and on Y 2 2 1 1 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 3 4 1 1 3 3 1. This could be one of those, what are they called? There's like a type of puzzle where you have to give a grid and it tells you like, but it doesn't really seem quite like that. Like 2 would be like 2 in a row, like 2 fields in a row in the grid are like marked. But I don't know what 1 1 would mean. Like 1 space 1 and then 2 and then 3 in a row and then 1 and 1 and 1. And then you have to line it up with the Y coordinate too. What are those called? I think I have an app on my phone that does puzzles like that. Nonogram? Is that the right app? I think it is. Is this a nonogram? Do I need to like fill this in to get like a something? It's Independence Day, I know. But there's only 4 on the y coordinate, and there are lots more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 on the x, right? I don't know. I don't think I can solve this just like this, but I think I know. Well, it looks like a nonogram to me somehow. I'm not sure if it is though. I'm not sure if it is. I'm still not sure about elo kilo. Elo kilo is annoying. The flickering stopped? We stopped the flickering. But elo kilo just does not make sense. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, I don't know what elo kilo is then. So we still have what? 1? It should be 2, but it is 3, right? Because there's one more hidden one or something. 2, 3. Actually, no, we only have one more, the elo kilo, and then 2. Oh, yeah, 1 we got from this log. I don't know if I can like just. So x would be, I mean, the x is horizontal, right? And y is vertical. But would we draw it? I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to translate this. I'll have to try. I'll have to mess around with this. There'll be another clip. At least one more. I'll try the elo kilo again. I don't know what to do with it though. I really thought that was it. Like, arrange the numbers along the line of the weird, I don't know, spiral thing, and then that's it, but it's not it. And then we're also looking for one more, and yeah, this is something I noticed finally. Like this symbol right here is everywhere where there is like a hidden puzzle. Like right here, next to the robot arm, there's a symbol. Right here on this desk, next to the screen that has the puzzle, is the symbol right here. So we're looking for one more symbol like that somewhere to find the hidden puzzle, I'm guessing. See, there's one right here that's for the lamps. I never noticed, like I noticed the symbol in all places, but I never noticed the meaning behind it. Until like I kept staring at those like elo kilo at the other card. Where's the symbol here actually? Is it on screen maybe? Yeah, I don't see it here, unless it's on this big screen as it rotates. Yeah, I kept staring at the elo kilo card, at the code card, and at the other card, the third one, the honey card. Yeah, there's the symbol. Okay. And then yeah, it made click, and I noticed, oh, this is everywhere where there's a puzzle. So we're looking for like that symbol somewhere where we haven't solved the puzzle. But it's really kind of mean that it's unmarked. Yeah, the outside on the wall is this too. So you see that? That's the one puzzle that took me forever to find. Well, that's reasonably close. Good attempt. I really wanna score. No! No. No! Well, there goes the ball forever. No! On this arcade machine, there's a symbol. Behind the desk there. But I don't know how obvious it's gonna be. Nothing here, there was nothing here. Oh, and the war here. Up here, on the left. Very sneaky. So we're looking for that symbol again to find that last puzzle, I believe. And the books have the symbol too. Where is it here though? Oh, and the war in there on the left side. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. And yeah, the books have it too. On the front even, and 5 dots. For 5 books! I never made that connection either. This has the symbol too. Man, yeah. We could have noticed that, I guess. And here it is up top. Crazy. And here, I don't know, it's probably up top somewhere, I don't really care. So I don't know where to look for that last puzzle. I don't know about Elo Kilo. I hate the Elo Kilo card. And I don't know about that last puzzle we just found in the log. It's definitely some like coordinate-based code thingy. I don't know if it's actually a nonogram, because those are, I think those are like 9 by 9 or whatever. But something like that, I think. Actually, where's the symbol in here? So it's definitely a puzzle here. Am I blind? I don't see it. Is it not here? It has to be. I don't see it though. Is it outside? No. I can't find it. Is it actually missing? Because then that theory is gone too. Because then it could be anywhere, that last puzzle. I don't see a symbol. Yeah, well, whatever. That's it then, I guess, for this clip. I'll be one more. It's still not done. Still have what? Up there, there's 2 on the post-it note. We still have wrong key. Yeah, 3 to go. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit again. All right, I'm back. So it is a nonogram, I'm pretty sure. I put it into an online nonogram server and it said no solutions. And then I reversed the Y coordinate things. So instead of going 2 2 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 1 3 1 in the next, and then we just reversed it. We start with 1 3 3 1, then 3 4 1, and 1 2 1 3 1 2 2 1 1 1 1 1, and then there's multiple solutions, but since we also need to translate this into a code that we put into this thing at the end, and we have a 16 by 4 grid, the assumption was that, or my assumption was that we needed binary code to get all the different digits, because there's 16 different ones, so we need all 16, so we can't have repeats. And if you know that there aren't any repeats, I think there's only one possible solution, and that is, I'll take a picture of my nonogram solve that I did on paper here. I'll also give you my decoded, like I have a 4-page full of decoded stuff here too. I'll give you that too. I'll put it in the description if I don't forget. Alright, so 3 5 6 3 5 6 7 1 8. Always feels bad when you go like that. 8 4, that's fine though, okay. 8 4 E DC, I think is what it was. Yep, EDC2. Actually, we need to go around this way then. After 2, there's a B. Nope, not 0. B. A. 9. And then 0F. And that's the nonogram solution. I'm pretty sure. Yes. Alright. That wasn't so bad. Like I've been doing nonograms for a while, so that immediately looked like one. Even though I've never seen one like notated like this, but with X and Y it just made sense. Anyway. Oh, that's the logo, right? The filament. Yeah, it's up in the right corner of the terminal too. Alright. Sure. Is there something hidden in here? No, it's just... Nah, I don't think so. Alright. Actually, that leaves us with 2. One of them being Elo Kilo. I don't know what to do with that one. I don't know. What's if that weird Rubik's Cube looking thing? 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, we could just not do 0, but we've always had to do 0. Would that actually allow us to do it if we do move everything back 1? Then 15 would be here. I guess I'd have to go around this way then. 8 would be, well, yeah, here. I don't know. It really doesn't seem right. 13 would be here. 13, 12. No. 13, 12 like this. 3 would be... That's not right. 3. Oh no, 3 is here now because we don't have the leading 0. That still works then. Okay, yeah, 14, 5, 2. Oh, come on, really? So just no leading 0 on this one. It goes 1 through 16. That's just so wrong. Could you tell me a little about your augments, Aubergine? I'm not sure I'm capable of telling you only a little about them. They're my life's work. Maybe you should ask a more specific question about them. That'll be easier to answer. Which leaves us with 1 to go. Only 1 to go. It's this one right here. It's right after a quick guide to the idioms of a Pangean, and before application for residence on the firmament now open. But I don't know where to look. Is there actually a symbol here? There is. And it has two dots there too, right? Because it's a two-parter. Like this is the first part, and this up here is the second part. Yep. Also the symbol right there. You know, I've run around this already, this ship. I have no idea. I don't know where that last puzzle is. And as much as I would like to find it myself, I just can't. So I think we'll have to look it up. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're even... I hope I can find like a list of puzzles or something, like no solution. If there's a... I don't know. Maybe it's just like a... We would have seen that, right? If there's another solution somewhere on the floor, we would have seen it. Because we checked all the rooms and everything. I don't know. I just don't know. Can we do this on the fly? Maybe we can. Filament. Guide. No, that's all for 3D printing. Steam. Guides. We're on the Filament community page. Corruption and other objects, no solution, only text and images. Let's check that. Maybe that actually has what we need. Other objects and books. Floor 1, floor 2, floor 3. Text only spoiler-free information. Finding corruption puzzles. Nope, that's not helpful anymore. Floor 1. Images, no. No. How are the books and stuff? No. Let's look at the different guide. What do we have? This one seems Russian. That's not very good. This one seems Chinese. No, thanks. Collectors corrupt messages and solutions to most puzzles. Sure. I just want to like I want a list. Now this is a very long page. Intro maps for one room 1. Let's go all the way down. Corrupted messages to list. Which ones are we missing? The one after the guide to idioms. Nothing is more fundamental is the title. Unmarked LED display puzzle in 110. What is 110? 110? Wait, that's the room we're just in. No. What? I don't believe it. This is 110. Oh yeah, there's a second marking on the display, on the LED display. Come on, but you can't zoom in on this. But they're color coded. Those are like resistors. Is that what? I think that's what they're called, right? How many are there? Let me guess. 16. Resistor. Color code, yes. Google knows me. So how do I know? These are really hard to look at though, they're so tiny. They're so tiny. Wait, so black is 0, brown is 1, red is 2, orange is 3, yellow is 4, green is 5, blue is 6, violet is 7, gray is 8, white is 9, and then... What does that mean? That is not very useful. That's like a multiplier thing too. I don't know how this works. So what's that first one? These are so small. Why do you not let me zoom in on this? Actually, let me make a screenshot. Take a screenshot. And then I'm gonna tab out because if I open the Steam overlay, the game is gonna freeze again. And now, no, I wanna save the screenshot. I wanna open it in a different. The new Steam thing. Where does it save There used to be a thing where you could click on show on disk. Show on disk, there it is. Okay, right click it first. And then let's open this and zoom in on it. This is a really bad puzzle for video production purposes. Much like the code one was. It is even hard to see on this, man. Why'd you break the zoom in if I resize the window? Come on. So black, orange, black, gray, black, yellow, black, green. I don't know what that means though. Could it be binary stuff? Ah, man. So they usually have 6 bands, I guess. And the first 3 are just like numbers, and the 4th one is a multiplier. So times 1 would be 1. Oh yeah, the black is times 1, brown is times 10, 100, 1000, 10,000, 100,000, 1 million, that's it. Doesn't go higher than that. So times 1 million ohm, that's pretty crazy. Tolerance is the next one, and then temperature coefficient, alright? Still don't know how to solve it though. So what is that? So black is 0 and orange is 3. Gray is 8. It's just that. 3, 8, 4. Let's just write that down, I guess. Maybe that's it already. 3, 8, 4. Green is 5. And then the next one is yellow and... Is that red? Those colors are really bleeding together, it's not great. But yellow and red would just be... six or something, that doesn't make sense. Maybe it's a multiplier, but then it would be 8, which is also not right. Is that brown? Man, these cars are awful. Red, brown, yellow, brown, green, brown. I mean, I don't know. I really don't know what to do with that. I think at first it was actually brown and not orange, actually, now that I look at it again. Or is this orange? The colors, like, it's a very blurry image, unfortunately. So if that's brown, then it would be 1, 8, 4, 5, I guess, would be the start of it. But then it gets complicated. Because it's brown, gray, yellow, green. But the next one is yellow and red or something? Maybe? That's a 4 and a 2. That doesn't make sense. And the next one is maybe brown and brown, but it's the lower 2 ones? I don't know. The next one is gray, which would be an 8. No, we've already done that. It's white, which is a 9. So it's 1, 8, 4, 5, then 2 I can't interpret. Make 2 gaps. They're probably like, yeah, higher digits, like A, B, C, D, E, F, but I don't know which ones. Then this is white, which is a 9. Then the next one is multicolored again, so another gap. Then we get blue, which is a 6. Then we get yellow, no, orange. a little darker than the other yellows. Let's say that's orange. So 3, 6, 3. The next one is red, I think. This card is all for 2. Purple or violet, I guess, is 7. 6, 3, 2, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's all the single digit ones, so I think. Where was I? 4 more, okay. After the 7. This one's brown and green, brown and I don't know, orange. I can't say. This one seems black, so that's 0 actually. So 2 I can't read and a 0, and then 1 more I can't read, which seems to be brown and red. So let's see, the first one we can't read, the 5th one in the row here is, I mean, maybe that's brown and yellow? That could be 1, 4. It could be 14, it could be an E. They're all brown. Okay, that makes sense. 1, 4, it's brown as an E. Yes, I think, maybe. But the next one is 2 brown, which would be 1, 1. That doesn't make well, it could be 11. But there's one that looks like it's brown, brown too. I don't know, that doesn't make sense. Maybe I'm not right about this. Because if this one, let's ignore this one. Just look at the last one, that's brown and red, which would be 12, which would be C. And the one before that is brown and orange, which is 13, which is a D. I mean, that seems so right. But it doesn't work for that one. That's green, 15 is an F. So the last 4 are F, D, 0, C. That's an E, so what am I missing? A, B. So one of them is A, one is B. I mean, this looks like orange and brown. Oh, no. It looks like brown and brown, right? That's what I meant. It looks orange, though. Brown is not very good. So that would be 11, that would be B. But then that other one we can't read as A, even though it doesn't make sense. Because it's like a... Which one is that again? It is like a black ring where the other ones have the brown ring, and it has 2 brown looking rings, but maybe they're not brown, maybe they're orange, but that doesn't make sense either, because what was orange again? 3? No. But 1, 1 doesn't make sense either. Or it's 1 and then a multiplier of 10. Is that what that was? The multiplier ring? Maybe. We looked at that even. Maybe that the lower ring, you can't see anything. It's a terrible puzzle. Where's the game? You can't even see, but I think those lower rings, no mouse cursor in here, fortunately, otherwise I could show. I can't even zoom in on it. Those lower rings I think are the multipliers and the first 3 are the digits. Right, that makes some sense. I never would have found this though. 1. 8? Where's 8? Four, 5. 1, 8, 4, 5. That's horrible. Because next is E. This is wrong. Oh no, we can go like this, right? Yeah, okay. 1, 8, 4, 5. E. Not B, A. 9, B. 6, 3. 7 FD 0C. That's it. And that's the achievement. Nothing is more fundamental. Nothing is more fundamental to the human experience than tea. We've been drinking it for millennia. Unfortunately, the origin of tea has been lost, concealed by the passage of time. We know it came from Earth, of course. Contrary to popular belief that tea came from plants, our industry-leading researchers here at Equinox believe that it was, in fact, a resource mined from deep within the Earth's crust. That's true. That's 100% true. This is why our Equinox synthetic tea is branded with a complex combination of minerals, known colloquially on Earth as dirt, trademark, giving it its unique and authentic flavor. Don't settle for any old tea. Take part in humanity's oldest tradition, drinking the closest thing to tea science could muster, Equinox tea. Yep, tea is dirt, mostly. You heard it here first. How is this supposed, like, how are we supposed to find this? And those little resistors are just horrible. This is a really bad, like, I don't know why that's a thing. Like, everything is marked except for this one really hard to find puzzle. I don't agree with it. I never would have found it. I mean, I've been staring at it as I was solving the stupid Kilo puzzle, which is also really stupid, because every other puzzle goes 0 through 15 and this one goes 1 through 16 for some reason. And there's no indication in the card. Like, there's nothing that's, I don't know. And then some others, like the honey one is stupid in a way, because it leaves out some information there. And I don't know. I guess that's mostly it. For the most part, these have been fun to track down. Even the code one, even though that was crazy and took me like 6 hours or something. Just cracking the code. But still, you know, we did what we could. And we're ending this with the ending one more time. Because now that we know everything that there is to know, let's experience it one more time.
All right. This was always going to be difficult. I don't know why you had to do this. What were you thinking? Boarding a filament ship like that? If you just minded your own business. I tried, you know. They're always watching me, but I tried. Now here we are. I had to do this. You understand that, right? Now I'm out of options. It's not up to me anymore. I have to go now. Goodbye, Pluto.
It's still such a weird ending. I wonder if you can just wait. I mean, you can really just wait, but nothing happens. Is my guess. Also, I mean, I'm not sure I agree with June there, like, saying that she tried, but they were always watching. I mean, she's the one who roped us into this, and who's been, like, you know, stringing us along, basically. With all the stories, and, you know, helping her stuck in the cockpit or whatever. It's not like we were doing this on our own accord. I mean, sort of, sure, but not exclusively. It's not like she had no hand in all of this. So is this like we get sucked up by the planet too? We vanish, we disappear. And then we leave behind our augments and then it's just us. But then where are we now? This is not very satisfying. It's beautiful. This beach, this house, everything. I just don't really know if it gives me the answers that I crave. It does feel like, I mean, so my theory, I guess, we've already kind of talked about this, is that Phil Corp wanted to get the ship back, maybe? So they set up this trap if someone boards it, and then they sew the anchors for them, and then they can have remote access again, I guess. But I could just send someone out here. I guess it might be just too far to be worth it or something. I still don't really know. Maybe none of this is real, maybe all of this is made up. But then where am I now? I don't really know. I don't really know. But yeah, overall this is a great game. I'm really happy I picked it up when I did. Which was like immediately when it came out. The music is great. So who's that down there? So that's marmalade and pistachio. Aubergine and canary. I don't know, still weird. So canary is behind aubergine. Aubergine had the augmented leg, so he's just sitting in a chair there, right? And canary is in yellow behind. And then the green is pistachio, right? And that leaves us with Vermilion, who died on the ship. And who else are we missing? So that's marmalade next to... I don't know. Pistachio? But the lying on the blue towel, it doesn't look like Chun. Like the blue is not, or like the color is not right. But is that supposed to be those 5? Everyone except Vermilion, who died? And isn't the cryopod on the ship still? Or his body is? And I just come down and join them here? On this weird beach? Are we dead? I don't know. Also, I guess what I should mention is that the weird text that we decoded, there's really no such thing as the agony of dying, is a quote by Lewis Thomas, apparently. I didn't really read, I just googled it, the text, and that's what I found. But I guess that's supposed to be Chun down there on the right. So we're just all hanging out on the beach now forever. Or something. Is this real? Probably not. Probably not. But that's it. That's really it now for Filament. We've done it all. I couldn't have found this last puzzle. I'm not too sad. I can't spend more time. I've spent too much time on this episode and on these last few episodes put together already, so it's fine. It's fine. I'm happy I did it, but I wish I could have just done it all. Especially after I actually did crack the code myself. Anyway. So I'll take some phone pictures of my notes here, and I'll attach them in a thing. I'll probably put them on Imager or something, and there's going to be a link, and you can look at that. I know it was kind of hard to follow these, but that's always... I don't know. Like, I personally, like from just playing the game perspective, I really don't mind these like pen and paper puzzles, where you just need to write stuff down and figure things out. But they're obviously terrible for like, you know, YouTube or Twitch for like video recording, because you just can't. Like, I guess I could like do all of this in Paint and then capture Paint, but that would be a horror too. So I don't know. I think this is just a way to go here. I wish for some of them, like the one in the pool room, the puzzle where you need to push those things around to make the right thing, that could just be interactive, right? There's no reason for it not to be. And even for the code cracky one, you could just give me like all those symbols, and I give me like a way to say, oh, this is an A, and then it fills all those with an A, and then I can see, right? Like that could be interactive in the game. Will make it a much nicer experience, a much cleaner experience, maybe. But you know, it's fine. It's fine. And those resistors are just really, truly mean. They're not that complicated. And the nonogram actually is kind of mean too if you don't know nonograms, because that doesn't make any sense then. Anyway. So I think that's it. Also with the symbols in the code, the B and the Y are way too similar looking. Like if you're working off a screenshot, which I was, and the quality is maybe not that great. Those look exactly the same. Why not make them a little bit more like unique? I don't know. Where's that? I don't know where the first B is, but it really confused me because I thought it was a Y. Oh yeah, when the Yachty knows it's a Youts to go. Did not make any sense. But then if you replace those Ys, or some of those Ys with Bs, it's about to go and stuff, then it makes sense, you know? Anyway, that's it. I don't know how long this episode is. Probably pretty long, but that's fine. We're done now. That's it for Filament. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know what's going to take this slot. Maybe nothing, because it's like an extra slot anyway. We'll see. We'll see. I have some ideas, but nothing. I'm you know... so much stuff to record. But yeah, that's it. That's it for Filament. Thanks for, you know, sticking with the series. It's been kind of a long one. And, yeah, I'll see you all soon with something else. Bye-bye.